Good morning. Good morning. Coffee and Cro is brought to you
We're
by
not ready
Cyber
yet, Texas.
Cubs and happy
Jesus
Cyber Cub
Christ.
Monday. Good morning.
He's jumping the gun. I see what he's doing here. He's trying to get in a good word for the Lions before he goes to school. I'll let it slide. Give him the rundown, Tex. What do we got? 20 hours? 22?
We have 23 hours, and
23.
I'm soliciting jungle members that don't have lions that are willing to mint on my behalf in case of, issues with crypto.com and working the system. So just on
Spicy.
this harps back to the times of Mad Meerkat Treehouses when Alpha minted on my behalf. So we've been doing this for a while. We know what's up.
You know what? I haven't done it since then. I don't think I've minted for somebody in the longest time. Man, that was such a long time ago. Tree houses? Is that the last time we did something like this?
I think so.
Wow.
Maybe
Okay.
skyboxes, but I mean that's a topic we don't really want to talk about.
Yeah, we don't ever talk about that. Elizabeth has a request for our morning song.
Season 2.
Okay, season 2. Oh, look, you don't even have to type it. Go ahead and tweet out the room, everybody. Texas has lions for everybody. What a guy. What a guy. If you know this one, throw some hearts up for Lizzie. We watched every single episode last night. Nuggets knows. Let's go, baby. You're making my wife very happy. I'm not seeing enough hearts down there. This is my wife we're talking about. You trying to get me killed? Big hit, babe. Big hit. Tweet out the room. Let's go. Two people, boo? She was watching. I was trying to put some pants on. Get fired up. Get fired up. Oh, again? Again? From the top. When it's nice, we play it twice. What about chat, boo? No, I'm going downstairs. Yo, that's White Lotus. I should have run a goddamn contest, but we don't have time. We just don't have time. Tex, how long till you got to get to school?
I'm in school out already. My plan now is to get to school early and then sit in my classroom and do Twitter Spaces until everyone comes in here. So,
Oh, hell no, Texas. No phones are allowed in school.
I was gonna say, how's that even legal, bro? You can sit in your room and do it. You heard about that teacher that got in so much trouble for using her classroom as an OnlyFans background?
Oh,
I
yeah. I'm
yeah, but
snitching.
I think that
I'm
was in
snitching.
Texas or
Texas, I'm
Florida,
snitching.
probably Florida.
my school doesn't my clock in time is 7:45. It's not even 7:45 yet, and you know, kids don't come in till 8. What time they don't come in till 8:40.
All right, so you got 10 minutes.
And he can
Also,
always
guess
say to
what?
the principal, like at least it's not OnlyFans. What's
You
up,
want to know
bro?
something crazy?
Yeah.
I have been I've been sober for 32 days.
Let's go, buddy. That's the best news I've
Yep.
had all weekend. Good for you,
No
man.
caffeine, no marijuana, no alcohol, nothing
Wow.
but fresh air and fruit, bro.
And I gotta
Now
say,
that's a different
you
type of
sound
sober.
completely different. I don't want to like put too much emphasis on anything, but like I can tell. Like you sound good.
I, I appreciate that, man. I just been chilling, man. But how's everything else going, man? Wife, kids. I don't Texas. I do not want to know about the kids in the class. Alpha, wife, kids, good.
Everyone's good. Everyone's great. Yeah, man.
Texas, send me a lion with an orange face. I don't care what shirt or chain he has on. Just send me
Oh,
one of
look at this
those.
one getting picky on a
And
Monday.
I greatly appreciate that. It's Monday Madness. I'm on the road. I'm riding. I'm chilling. Let's go. I'm here
Let's
for
go,
all the
baby.
news.
There's a lot. Okay, this weekend, I really didn't think. I really didn't think I was gonna get a fire hose of news this weekend, but it's just another one. So I don't know where you guys want to start. It's up to you. Like, BitBoy got swatted. Um, it makes me glad that like we're not on YouTube. My God, those uh those YouTube crypto people are a different breed than like Web3 Twitter people. That you ever
For
notice the
now,
difference? There's a difference. There's a big difference.
hopefully it doesn't turn that wrong way.
Yeah. Well, we just have to keep our eye on YouTube and how things go over there and avoid those pitfalls. You know, there were a couple epic rugs this weekend. One of them affecting our our Spanish speaking community. That was a bummer. Um, it's a it was a comedy club. Did you guys hear about this? This like Spanish speaking comedy club NFT project. They just rugged with like 12 million. That's a bummer. And then some OnlyFans, of course. Again, there was a OnlyFans model who just rugged her project. I forget what her name is, but that's the rug alert news. Not on Chronos. We were talking about that on Friday. How our ratio here is actually pretty good, but I don't have my paper in front of me. I have written down a bunch of like stuff from this weekend. Viking is coming up. He'll have some good info. And Crow took a huge dip, man. We went under 6 cents. Are we still under 6 cents? I had to buy a bag at like 5.95 and throw it in my long position. Viking, good morning, man. How we doing?
What is up, bro? Just getting ready for work right now. These dudes that are rugging projects right now have some motherfucking balls, bro, with all this SEC shit that's going on.
Seriously. And they don't know how to cover their tracks. Like, especially this OnlyFans model.
It was ridiculous, bro. Everything got washed through Binance and then put right back into her account.
It just, yeah, I was looking at the flow chart. They really didn't try to hide anything, you know? And it's like, she's obviously being consulted by someone. There's obviously a group or at least a couple of people that are helping her with all this stuff. And it's like, is anybody looking at the reality of the fact that like we I you're going to jail. Like there's no way around it. You're a public figure and you've tied yourself to a financial fraud that happened on a blockchain that cannot be deleted or forgotten about. So, I mean, people make their
Well,
beds, I guess.
everybody's forgetting, okay, there's already rules and laws and regulations that govern all this shit, bro. And what it is she's committing wire fraud. Any of these people that rug their fucking projects, they're committing fraud.
And that's what they took our buddy, our new buddy from the other night. What's it? Billy
I didn't even
McFarland.
know about
That's
that.
what That's what they. Yeah, we had him in here on Friday, I think, or Thursday. Y'all can check the tapes. Nobody listened back. I don't know why. Um, they got him for wire fraud. It's the easiest. It's the it's a alley oop. You know. They don't have to prove anything. They don't have to prove intent. They don't have to prove. They just have to prove money went from here to here and it wasn't for what it was supposed to be for. That's wire fraud. Right? I'm not a lawyer, but
You're exactly correct. And the thing is, with wire fraud, like you said, with most other crimes, if you are smart enough, they have to prove intent. They have to prove that, let's say with possession, okay, like possession of, let's say, mushrooms, they have to know that I knowingly had in my possession at that time. And with wire fraud, there is no intent. It's did this action happen? This action happened. Boom, boom, boom. You're guilty. There is no intent.
maybe it's because most of my legal issues were with marijuana back in the day when it was more frowned upon, let's say. It was always intent they were trying to
I
get me
was
with. It
just
was
thinking about
possession, but then intent to distribute is how they got you in trouble, you know?
I was just thinking about that the other day, okay? Like, seriously, bro, back in like the early 2000s and let's say like late 2000s, these fucking cops were just like gung ho on pot, bro. They would come and
They would
search
follow
your
us around.
vehicle. They would search your fucking vehicle, this and that. And
Oh my God.
they were all illegal searches. Every time I go
Every
back and
single,
look
if they smelled weed, they could search the car. And it's
and
like, every cop was just following around whatever teenager was driving. You know, all you had to do was wait for high school to get out and just start following some kids around, pull them over. You smell weed,
that's
everybody's going
exactly
to
what
jail.
was fucking happening, bro. I remember those days. Fuck, it was ridiculous,
It
bro.
was ridiculous, but you know what? I'm looking back and I'm sort of having this feeling of like good times, man. Good times. like yes, they were really twisted with how they dealt with us. And I've been to jail 6 times for marijuana. And that's just crazy, right? But I look at how things are going right now with marijuana legalization. Like, I went to the weed store on the Vineyard this weekend. Actually, most of you guys were with me in here because I did it live. And my God, this weed is trash. Like, trash. I've been telling my wife all weekend, I can't even get stoned. Like, it's killing me. You know, people used to come here for the weed. Like, people knew that the hippies on this island had been growing really good strains since the 60s. And like, we've got 2 strains in our weed store. People come here in the summertime for vacation. And like, I'm just learning this. I had no idea that this is what the tourists were buying in our weed store. It is basura. Like, don't even light it on fire. So, this is what regulation does. It just takes a good thing and fucking ruins it, you know?
Yes and no. Um, okay, so regulation made meth a lot stronger. And what I'll say by that is when they started
Oh, this is dicey. All right, it made stronger meth, right? But
It made stronger heroin too. It's called an like look at HHC marijuana. It's an acetyl acetate distillate,
all
and
right,
it's
we
one of the
got to let
few.
the meth one go. I got to let that one go. Here's what I'm worried about. It's the federal laws of um, traveling on water that's keeping us in this situation. We are not allowed to import any marijuana because it has to come on a boat, which is federal waters, and it's still federally illegal. So everything that we have here has to be grown here under their regulations, and
But
whoever got
that's
the
fine
permit
because
sucks.
we have some of the best labs in the fucking world in the United States, bro. And what's happening is they just not allowing those strains and those seeds to get over to the vineyard from places like Washington, Colorado, Michigan, that have those strains.
They're controlling it. That's what it's all about, right? It's about control. They wanted to,
Okay,
yeah.
I
What's
was
up,
gonna
Don?
say, Alpha. I gotta tell you about this. So I've never went to jail for it. Thank God. I'm a little younger than all you guys, but so I did. I was raided twice, and the second time I was raided, there was 4 sniper rifles on my fucking house. So, and this was all for weed. Like I'm not into any other drugs, and this is all for weed. But they had no, we had no like scales or no one narked on us or nothing, so they had no intent of selling. So it was just a bunch of guys fucking smoking weed.
Can you tell us what state you're in?
Minnesota.
Oh,
That happened
sorry, you
down
said that.
in the Twin Cities.
Man,
But the House just switched, so we're hopefully going to have, like, it's medicinally kind of bullshit legal here in the state, but like we're hopping into a rec state here soon, hopefully.
And I hope it works out for you guys, because I was saying the last time we talked about this that the best experience we had in the U.S., at least by my experience, was California in the early to late 2000s when they were really killing it with the medical program. And they basically made it so that anyone could get a medical card. You know, you didn't have to jump through too many hoops. And it kept it to where it wasn't blatant everywhere. You know, weed stores all over the place. And it was cheap. And it was high quality. And like, what else do you want?
Here's a bit of information, Alpha, for anybody that's not in a legal state. Through Obamacare in 2012, it gave right to video telemedicine, meaning that you can use any doctor in the country, no matter what state that you are in. Through Article 12 of the U.S. Constitution, any prescription you get in one state is legal in all states. Most people don't know that, but if you get a prescription given to you in California, your doctor in Minnesota, your doctor in South Dakota cannot fucking take it, because through the law, they have to honor all prescriptions, judgments, and this and that from other states.
Yo.
Dude, that's what's up. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Flip that. I didn't even know that. Joey.
That's great, though, because I had a Michigan and a California license.
Yeah, I wonder if my California license ever expired. I never threw it away because I just love the fact that I have a card from 2002 with my goofy fucking 20-year-old face on it. Like I wasn't stoned in the picture. Wait, now I gotta find it and show you guys this ID. Because when they took my picture, I don't know, I used to make fun of California for this. Because when they took my ID picture, I was obviously not stoned because I'd been trying for 3 weeks to get a card and I was losing my mind. But somehow this picture of me on the card, like my eyes are squinted and red. And I think they like photoshopped it like that. I don't know. It's crazy. Joey, what's up? Joe Q, what it do? God damn it, Joey. You just put your hand up, so if you didn't drop the phone in between the seats, I don't know what to tell you.
He's going into a parking garage and backing into a fucking
beep, beep, beep. Well, I hope everybody's doing well down there. Welcome to Coffee and Cro. Have a little reset. Should we check the charts? We might as well, because I haven't looked. So this is me selfishly changing the system of the show here so that I can see what the prices are. These numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God, don't let them be your daddy. Bitcoin is over 17,000. That's good. 17,125. ETH is at 1260. Matic is 89 cents. Come on, baby. Atom is still under $10, $9.75, and Crow is over 6 cents. So that's good. Because holy shit. On the Crypto.com app, it's not showing that it went under 6 cents. But on DeFi last night, it definitely did. So hopefully I'm not the only one that got that.
Alpha, if you were shouting my name out, I apologize.
Bro, again. Nah, Joey, you lost your chance. Now I'm not looking at the screen. MMF is down another fucking 9%. Can you believe that shit? Another 9%. ApeCoin is up 5%. ApeCoin is on a fucking tear. I told you guys, under $4 is a buy. Just like Atom under 10. ApeCoin under 4. All right, Joey, what's up?
So, just as I got my hand up, I got a call from Chronoballs, Mr. Omar. Token staking is live. Guys, you can go in and stake your Chronoballs. Actually, I don't think it's the NFT. I want to say it's the actual token, the coin, CBZ.
Yeah, because it was in beta.
And
Go ahead.
the Chronoballs raffle is live right now also. To jump back towards the room, I believe the mystery box upgrade and or redemption is live. So swinging back a completely different direction in Circle Logic, I just watched a show on the psychedelic mushrooms, and it was outlawed back in the 60s with Nixon, or 70s, and just in the last 10 years, it has come back into clinical trials. They have proven that there is a mushroom, and if I describe it, you'll probably know what it is. It's a white crystalline type mushroom. If you eat it, it will taste like lobster or shrimp. But this type of mushroom actually increases the nerve production and or recreation in the human brain.
You talking
So
about
people
lion's
with
mane?
Lion's mane, yeah.
people
Way to be.
with
Here's my
Alzheimer's.
mushroom, guys. Here's my mycelium showing up this morning. Let's go.
So guys, there are some truly beneficial things
Do you know why,
for
Joey?
and from these things.
This is
Mushrooms, for whatever reason, have chemical components that actually fit and meld inside the human brain
yes, but do you know
perfectly.
why, Joey?
I'm going to say it's going to be, my guess is that it's going to be that the mycelium is a organism that adapts and overcomes its surroundings and is a beneficial organism throughout the world.
Oh,
It actually,
symbiotic thing. I dig it.
yeah.
You're onto something. What
If you have
what
not
I really want
read,
people to get
good.
here is this might blow some people's minds, but as human beings on the evolutionary chart, right? We are more closely related to mushrooms than most animals because when we split way back on the tree, um, yeah, just look into this. Do we have more in common, our DNA, with mushrooms than most animals?
If
Hell
you
yeah.
have not read Terrence McKenna's The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross, you definitely need to read that book. That is a must read for any mushroom enthusiast.
Is that the one where they're talking about Christianity was a giant mushroom fertility cult?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's not a bad book, man.
Great book. Have you guys ever just watched a time lapse of a mushroom spore coming out of the ground? I mean,
Yes.
it looks exactly like a nuclear bomb explosion, like
Alpha.
down to the pixels.
Have you ever heard of a book called The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Tests?
Yes, sir.
Oh God, where dude, so if you've never done psychedelics, that is a good one to start on because it's a guy just watching people who've never done psychedelics and then recording it. And
What
he didn't
time
even
of your
tell the
life?
people he was giving it to them.
60s, 70s. I'm telling you, man,
Yeah.
people are gonna look back on the time period that we lived through, the 80s, 90s. Where I'm telling you, there's a whole nother thing going on with us. Joey, what's up?
So I'm going to go into a rug spot, so hopefully I stay going while I say this. They're in the human brain, they're trying to figure out how we had leaps of development and how we could have gone from one stage, jumped into a completely different stage. And they really are kind of linking it back to the psychedelic mushrooms and the ability for the mushroom to interact with the brain and expand the growth and or function of the brain.
They're talking about that going on now, Joey. Like, has anyone seen the orangutans that's hunting fish with or fishing with a spear?
Wait, Run this by me again.
So there's orangutans are starting to use tools. They're thinking that orangutans are entering into like a miniature Stone Age, and so look up orangutan fishing with spear.
And this
And
is
like
recent.
within the last couple months, yeah.
That and the fucking chimps, bro. The chimps that are sitting there taking over territory and actually
Let's
hunting
go,
other
chimps!
chimps.
Chimps till I die, baby. No, tell me about the chimps, bro. What are
So
they doing?
the chimps, bro, they like literally fucking have territory, bro, right? And they go on fucking war parties. They send like 4 of their fucking young male chimps, and they'll like literally watch their fucking territory and look for other chimps. And if they see a chimp in their territory, they will literally fucking kill it, bro. And like,
Dangerous.
yeah, bro. And like with what they said, they're not using just their hands anymore. These things are using weapons now. These fucking chimps are using spears and rocks and other things to hunt these other chimps.
So what you guys are telling me is Planet of the Apes is about to happen.
Basically.
Basically,
So
okay.
if they get their hands on mushrooms,
See,
we're
I'm
fucked.
picking up what you're putting down. We're taking too many mushrooms, and it's about to be Planet of the Apes around here. I got you. Mushrooms are powerful. They completely change your neurochemistry. No
If they
fucking around.
it opened when I first started fucking around with it, okay, was like oh fuck, probably like 15 years ago, bro. But I was in such a state of depression, and when I finally started taking some mushrooms, it worked out all of that depression. I was just so fucking happy, and it changed my whole perspective on everything for a long time.
I remember how mushrooms changed my life, and I can sum it up the same way, right? Like I was depressed, and I could feel the effects for like a year afterwards. And this is before any of these studies came out, right? They had done the studies, but they hadn't made them public. So I was, 18, 19. This is in the 90s. And I remember finding that out on my own through experimentation, that it cured my depression for up to a year from one dose. And that's wild, because that's a teenage mind figuring that out, right? And figuring out, okay, I don't want to do it at a party. I want to go in the woods by myself. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. Dude,
That's a
that's the way to do it.
powerful thing, because I was at the point in my life where peer pressure was at its strongest, like I'm doing whatever everybody else is doing. But the mushrooms really changed my mind about shit. And there's a lot going on there that we have no idea about still.
Did you ever do DMT alpha?
Once.
Oh my god. Okay. I did my
Stop
first trip
squeezing the
10
toads,
years
you
ago.
fuckers. You're squeezing the toads too hard. You're going to kill all the goddamn toads. They're out there in the Sonoran Desert licking the toads, and you guys are doing it wrong. Just stop fucking it up.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You should not be out there fucking squeezing the toads or milking the toads or doing nothing to the toads.
Thank you, Johnny. I hope everybody understands what we're talking about, because we're actually serious.
Dead serious. Hamilton has, if you're a decent chemist, go onto Netflix, watch Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia. He gives you the actual distillate procedure to make your own DMT.
You don't have to squeeze a toad. Thank
So
you, Johnny.
did you guys hear just not recently? They are doing experiments with DMT to where they have created a DMT drip to where, because you normally with DMT you can only stay in that consciousness for about 15 minutes. These fuckers have
It might
created
feel
a
like
DMT.
forever, yeah, but it's only for like
Yeah,
5,
but you're
10
only in
minutes.
there, yeah, 5, 10, 15 at the max, right? These guys have created a DMT drip to where these guys can stay in that altered state for up to an hour minimum, and then they're coming back and doing studies on them like that. How fucked up
That's
is that?
fucking time travel. I'm sorry, but like, people want to build a machine. All you need is a DMT drip. Like, that's a time machine right there.
Dude, it's true. It blasts you the fuck out of there. So, and then like the first time I did it was out of a bong. And like, I mean, it is a journey. It is 100% a journey.
But the crazy thing is okay, so they're going to these different individuals and talking to them, and all these individuals are reporting talking to and seeing the same entities. Okay, so they're trying to figure out, is this another plane, is this another consciousness, because every one of these people that are separated, have never talked to each other, are having the same experience with the same entities when they go into that altered state.
It makes no sense, and yet it makes perfect sense.
Right?
Chuck, what's up?
Yeah, all of this talk about mushrooms. If you guys check the tapes, I did say I was 32 days sober, but 34 days ago, I literally sat down and first I ate 3 grams, then I ate four, in about a 4 hour span of some really, really good mushrooms.
What
Check
day
the
was this?
tapes. Check the tapes. He was in here popping mushrooms.
That's great.
And what I've come to realize is that we are so close with what we are distant from the earth as of now. But what we are building right here and having these conversations about taking things from the earth to heal our mental traumas, in the next 20, 30 years, our children, they're not going to have the same mental traumas as us because the things that we are opening our minds to touch right now. So I implore everyone to eat about 7 grams of mushrooms and watch the fucking movie Ants. That shit
Whoa,
blew my
whoa! You
mind,
did
bro.
not say ants. He didn't
Trucks.
fucking say ants with a Z. Did you?
Yeah,
Unbelievable,
yeah, that's
man.
that shit,
Remember, I
bro.
was just telling you about how I learned on my own not to take them with other people at a party and all that shit. That was the movie that was playing, man. These fuckers wanted to take mushrooms and watch ants, and this is like 2001. Yeah, 2001, 2002. When did ants come out? Like right around there. And I lost my shit, bro. That's when they went looking for me. All my friends went looking for me because they were watching ants and I was in the woods.
Way to be. Being in the woods is way better. Dude, I just did 4 grams of penis envy mushrooms last Thursday. And dude, they were some stronger mushrooms that I'd never really done before. Cause like golden caps and stuff like that, taking 4 to 7. That's why I was asking
They're
Trucks what kind
called
of mushrooms you
penis
did.
envy.
But
I gotta
like,
see a picture of these mushrooms. Actually,
dude, check them out. They're
I
called
can already
penis envy
guess what they look
mushrooms.
like.
So me and my buddy did 4 of them, and like, so I have some swamp ground, and we went and walked the swamp, and we found like a 15 by 20-foot tamarack tree that had uprooted, and all the fucking roots were in the air. Dude, it was like one of the coolest things ever.
Roots. I like how you say roots. Joey, what's up?
Hey, now this subject and the preceding subject is one of the reasons why this room will push a couple people away from the crypto discussion. But I brought it up this piece I brought up because if you don't know, Crypto Cutie was involved in a carbon monoxide poisoning. A portion of her brain was actually killed. And I apologize for the emotional aspects of this, but that has created short-term, long-term fight or flight issues in her life. And if microdosing with these mushrooms for a medical purpose can bring back those pieces, I would do anything. If you have a parent or a grandparent that's going through Alzheimer's, I'm sure you would do the same. More people need to get behind this type of research and get it out there for not the recreational, but the medical purposes, the medical things that it can do for us. That being said, guys, we're in the winter months. If you have a heat source in your house that is not electric, Get your ass out there. Get yourself a good carbon monoxide detector. Put it in your house because it saves lives. If you get one that is portable, if you go stay in a hotel room, take it with you. More
That's
people.
intense, bro. I didn't even think about that, and I don't.
More
I
people
take the smoke
have
detectors out of my house because they beep and shit. But that's a bad idea.
the carbon monoxide detector will save you some intense and immense troubles, guys. I drive truck for a living. There are truckers every year that park their
Well,
trucks.
I mean, at least you can smell smoke, right? You don't need that detector, but carbon monoxide is odorless, tasteless,
It, and it makes you
scentless.
sleepy. It
Yeah.
makes you want to go to sleep. So, guys, this is some serious shit. They're not that expensive. And I want to say most health departments, if you reach out to them, may give you one for free or show you how to get one for a discount.
Oh, definitely. If you live in the United States, your local or county or whatever should be giving you carbon monoxide detectors. So definitely check because they're not cheap either. If you try and buy one online, I think they start at like 40, $50. So definitely see if you can get one for free. I think mushrooms could change the fucking world, man, and I'm here for it. Like
That's exactly what I was
antidepressants are
saying.
the most overprescribed um, drugs on the planet, and I think the U.S. started that shit. I don't know, but
Uh,
imagine if people were taking mushrooms instead of antidepressants, because those SSRIs, we were talking about this shit. Like that's why SBF's head is so fucked up. I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you right now, those transdermal patch antidepressants that he was taking in large dosages creates apathy
Well,
in the brain.
did you ever listen to the podcast when Jordan Peterson's talking about the antidepressants and what they actually do to your brain and how prolonged use of the antidepressants, what they do is they suppress certain neurons and certain things from firing off,
That's
and
what I'm saying, man. I think
you lose
apathy is
that.
incredibly dangerous. I think when
They are.
people stop feeling for other people, like that, the world could collapse if everybody's apathetic. You know, like we have to care about each other
a lot of those
as humans.
antidepressants, they remove your consciousness from, how do I want to say this? It removes your consciousness. It creates a separation from your consciousness and your spirit. Your spirit
I
wants to
agree.
do
I
this.
agree with you 100%. It also removes that ability for you to feed off of other people's auras and for other people to feed off of your aura so that we get disconnected in the zeitgeist.
I like it. I like this talk. I hope everybody down there does. And if you don't, there's a mic button.
Yeah,
Our
they
friend
they create zombies. What they're
Coquee
doing is
Collection
they're
100% it creates zombies, bro, and that's the exact reason why I stopped taking the shit.
don't
So
be a
at,
zombie.
at first they gave me Wellbutrin way back in the, I don't know, years ago, and it turned me into this walking zombie. And then after that they gave me shit. I was just stopped taking the generic version of Lexapro, and again the reason why it turned me into a fucking walking zombie, bro.
Lexapro fucking sucks. Lexapro will make you, if you're already depressed and they put you on Lexapro, don't take that shit because it can send you to a deeper state. And I do not recommend anyone taking any of those pharmaceutical drugs to kill your mind because your mind and your body can cure itself. Stay away
I
from that
agree
shit
These
with
and
you
are
right
these
use
are
there
true
because the
statements.
herbs.
Lexapro, it did. It took me into a dark state a couple times where it's like, what the fuck is the point? You know, what do I have left? Where you know where I'm going with that, bro?
Yeah,
Oh no,
and
100.
it's not a joke.
But
And
there has to be, if I can jump in here,
yeah, welcome.
because, hi, everybody. um, there has to be something in between. Like, what is your solution? Antidepressants, yes, they do actually make the situation worse. You do become apathetic, but what do you do when you're deep in the hole, right? Like, how do you get, because your mind and your body can heal itself, but it takes work. It takes serious, like, intentional work to do that. I don't know about you guys, but I have found myself in points in my life where I'm just like so deep down it takes a minute to find the way up. What do you do to bridge that?
That's a great
I
question.
I
have a
what I
I
have
have
been
a
doing over
suggestion.
Go
real
ahead,
Sorry,
Joey.
quick,
Truck.
bro. What I have been doing over the past 3 weeks, I have been eating life, nothing dead. I have been eating a lot of fruits, berries, vegetables. I've stayed away from anything that I have to put fire to eat. Um, I'm trying to keep life coming in throughout the dead times of the winter because the winter is the most depressing time for me. And when I realized it, I said, okay, let me hit the reset button. I ate those 7 grams and I woke up the next morning, nice smoothie, no additives, nothing. And I've been living off of raspberries, bananas, apples, strawberries.
This is
I
good
can't
stuff,
pronounce
Truck.
them.
I'm glad you're giving your smoothie recipe out. But like,
Oh yeah,
I
live life
think
and
what
be
she's
alive.
asking is like, what do you do when you're in the depths of
No,
just
that's where I was
like,
going.
No, but
What do you?
he's right actually, because when I found myself in a really really dark hole at one point in my life after like a serious heartbreak, I did do that. I stopped. Like I literally just meditated for a whole month. I did not leave my house and I ate nothing that was dead. I ate just fruits and veggies, and
hold up?
somehow a
Did you guys
month
plan this
later,
out ahead of time? Or are you really just
we
saying these
did
that
not. We did
No,
not.
wow.
I've never met
Wow.
her before, but she
That's
gets a
crazy.
follow because eating things that bring life and berries are full of oxygen. So a lot of these berries they have a lot of oxygen that can go into your bloodstream that does help your brain. So, just do your research. You are what you eat and just stay positive while you are eating these things that are not dead because those demons from the dead will come back and try to haunt you throughout your journey. But I'm still pushing forward. I'm going on a 166-day journey on this, and I'll tap in with you guys here and there as I go through this journey. But it's been amazing. No urges to smoke weed, no urges to get drunk, none of those urges. I've just been chilling and I'm eating my fucking raspberries and blackberries and I can't pronounce them, acai berries.
Acai. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, and that shit is crazy,
That's good
bro. It's
stuff.
crazy.
And just keep an open mind, everybody. It's very simple to disregard things that you don't understand right off the bat. But keep an open mind and you'll go far. No shit. What's up, Joey? Oh, which one?
So, one of the tasks that you can assign yourself when you're finding yourself in those steps is to create yourself a blessings jar, cup, box. Every day you get up throughout the day, you find 10 things that provide a blessing to you or that you are blessed with. The next day, you need to change out at least one of those things for something new. It only takes between how many days? 14 and 28 days to create a new habit. These things are start to ingrain in your mind. You will start to look for a new positive thing inside your life. You know, I don't apologize that I am an emotional being. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. You don't like it? Sorry, Nat. Fuck the hell off. Denying your emotions help create those situations where you spiral and spiral and spiral. Get out. Find something that makes you happy. Run with it. Develop it. You know, do whatever you have to take to push you into that higher place. I received that phone call just after Thanksgiving. My middle son was asking me, how do you say sorry for the last time? I was able to walk him through not saying sorry for the last time. This shit's real, guys. It affects us all. Find something. Be there to be that someone. If you're in that spot, reach out. Surround yourself with positive people and positive aspects. 14 to 28 days to change your mindset. Peace, happiness.
Peace and happiness, Joey. That's,
Sheesh,
that's
Joey.
really heavy stuff, and it's
I'm
incredibly
feeling like,
important.
oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm
No, go
starting to
ahead, sir.
feel like we're connected somehow because 35 days ago I was seeking that exact same answer with a family of six of us, bro. So to hear you say that and you were able to walk him through that, bro, that's powerful. Because I had to dig within myself. I caught myself sitting in the middle of my living room and I had to step away from everyone and just meditate to myself to be able to get through that. I can't say sorry for the last time. So they have this little thing going around on Instagram and TikTok right now, and they say, from your last attempt, how many days has it been? It's been 35 days, bro, for me. So, big shout out to you for, man, holding it down for your loved ones, man, because that's powerful and that's exactly what you're supposed to do. But I'm back around, y'all. Real shit. What the fuck in the truck is back, and I am in the building, here to stay.
Let's go. We're all walking this path together. I think that's a really important thing to not lose sight of. That what we do here is real, and
It's real,
we are one group.
and it's real.
What's up, balls?
Hey, was that sponsored or not? Because you said it's real. No, I'm just
Oh,
joking. Good morning,
it
guys.
is sponsored.
Good
No,
morning,
it's a
guys.
really good
How y'all doing?
reminder.
Great to be back in here. What the F in the truck? That's my boy, Chronos Balls. How y'all doing out here, man? Man, I'm just so excited to be in the jungle this morning. I just woke up and I just seen you just available, and it just reminded me around about the first time that I came here. And you're doing a great job, man. Keep up the good work, man. And let's do this, man. Let's crow.
What's up, buddy?
Let's go. Yo, it's crazy what you guys are talking about today because I never get to make the jungle because I'm at work. And the one day that I get in and I could actually listen and be part of it, we're having these discussions about mental health and being aware and all that stuff. And it's crazy. Joey shared his story. And I know you guys kind of saw me back away for a while from Twitter. And I was making posts and stuff, but I wasn't talking much or being around. And my daughter made an attempt on her own life, and that was one of the hardest things that you have to go through as a father is to sit there and not be able to do anything is probably the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. So it put me back. It set me back. I had a news thing reach out to me, and they were like, "Hey, can you write an article during that time about what you're doing helping kids?" And I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I couldn't put it together because every time I'm writing about, as soon as I write the word children, I'm here thinking I can't help my own daughter, and I'm out here trying to do all this. Like I shouldn't do this. I need to refocus, and it took me for a different ride. But thankfully, we've gotten through it. Everything is getting a little bit better every day. back active. You guys see where Joe Q said we're launching the token staking, and the raffle is going on for the ledgers. We got 3 ledgers we're gonna raffle away, and up to 7 more prizes. So, but with the stuff you guys are talking about, I'm just shocked that the one that I was able to make, this is what's going on. So to everybody out there, love your kids no matter what. Don't hold hate in your heart because it gets you nowhere. So just show love, be happy, find something to be happy about, and move on every day.
And spreading that happiness to one other person is so fucking powerful, And I feel like that's something that we do in here every day without even thinking about it. But it is incredibly important. And like, I never know how these shows are gonna go. Like, we never talk about this stuff in here. But something happened today, and it was really important that we get it all out. And I'm really proud of this group because of the fact that we can talk about anything in here, because it is that important. I go through very similar feelings about, like, what the time that we have with our family is finite, so you can't put a value on it. And what we do here is so important that I struggle a lot with, where do I put my time? My kids are in school right now, so that's a no-brainer. But like I'm saying, it's tough. But I see like the effect that this show has, and it's just, that's a no-brainer. But for the ledgers, they're up top, y'all. So if you haven't liked this and retweeted it, I don't know what you're doing. You got to check out the raffle, raffles.chronoballs.com. This is the only time we're going to tell you that you can take a ledger from someone other than Ledger. So definitely take advantage. Joey, what's up?
It's gonna come from Ledger itself, by the way. I can ship
Oh,
it
dope.
directly to you.
That's
it doesn't
even
have to
better.
come from me. Or we can give you the USD equal value and you get it yourself. But yeah, the raffle is for a legend. Times are crazy and these are important right now, so I think it's a very good chance to get one for $3. I mean, you enter the chance to win $3. That's all it takes.
So to transition into some more positive thought processes, guys, we're all in here. We found each other for a reason. This is just one little reason, or one little aspect of that reason. But to kick it out into a completely different mindset, Alpha, what did one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
I don't know.
If we don't get some support around here soon, they're going to confuse us for nuts.
Heyo!
Heyo!
That was actually pretty good, Joey. That's pretty good. Oh, shit. You got a better joke than that? Hit the mic button. Let's see. We got a couple people in here. How many? 40, 50? How many retweets we got? 22. Not bad. Let's keep it going. Seeing the Bollies are here. Who else is here? Steakhouse. Oh my God. Penis envy is ridiculous. No, you can't call that penis envy. Those are chodes.
Alpha,
those are chode.
I got another joke for you.
What?
This one goes a little bit more. I'll just say it. Why does Santa have such a big sack?
Oh God! Now Natalie's never coming back. What? Especially when she listens back and hears Joe say, "Sorry, Nat, but fuck off."
Hey, it's how I feel.
Talking to
you don't like
Nat,
someone.
He was talking general.
No, in general, guys, if you can't have your emotions and have them freely expressed, You need to channel your anger and not be vicious towards people, find an appropriate way to do it. But your sadness, your happiness, if you can't express those things, you will find yourself inside your own mind searching for a path. Express it, get it out there. Happy, sad, let people know that you are a human being. But now back to my Santa. Alpha, why does Santa have such a big sack?
Because it's full of presents.
Because he only comes once a year. Bada bing!
Oh! What do you got, a book? What do you got, a book of Christmas jokes? Christmas dad
No, but
jokes?
as I was driving across Wyoming, no spaces were going on, and there was a TikTok video, and this girl was telling her mom like 30 or 40 Santa or jokes, and they were on point. They were hilarious. They weren't too dirty, but they weren't super clean. Peace, happiness to the room. Joe Q, stepping back.
Yeah, I needed that this morning, man. You just gave me, well, you done stirred up some good stuff, man. I'm about to give something away.
Oh
No
boy.
saggy titties. We got support.
So I'm not saying that I'm good looking or anything, but you know, when I go to the bathroom in the morning and I take my clothes off, I turn on the shower. Oh,
What?
That was kind of weak. Just saying.
I
You know.
heard it on TikTok, man. What? Damn.
They all can't be winners.
You got a better TikTok than me, dude.
Oh, yeah, so funny this
Yeah,
morning.
I
So
didn't tell that one right.
this version, okay, this is like the funniest Coffee
Have
and
you ever
Crow
heard me
ever.
tell a joke in here? I don't tell jokes. I'm
No,
no good at it.
the whole part was like I was waiting for the kick, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god, you should hear my mother tell jokes. Like any joke is just 10 times funnier because it's her trying to tell it, but like so much worse.
Oh man.
It's really good. Santi, look at you. What do you got, a new line or something?
Buenos dias. And yeah,
Oh,
I
you
do.
come to flex
Thank
on
you.
everyone? ¿Qué
Hey,
pasa?
you already know, like work. Well, I just had one joke that it's like an old middle school type joke, but just throwing it, you threw a bad joke, so I was like, okay, well, mine can't get any worse than that, so I gotta go. So, so pretty much. Wait, let me actually just get a water bottle before I begin. I apologize, guys. I had COVID all last week, messed me up, so let me just get a quick water bottle before I begin.
Wait, did you guys hear that noise or was it just me? Because I hit the soundboard and the thing like freaked out. I'm gonna have to check the tapes.
No, no.
Nobody else heard that? All right, good.
All right, so here's the joke. So, uh, pretty much there's four people on an airplane, correct? So they go, and the pilot says that the airplane is getting too heavy, that they need to start throwing stuff out of the airplane. Oh, pardon me. So he's saying that it's barely too heavy. They just need to throw a little bit of stuff outside the airplane. So the very first kid goes and he throws a lemon out of the airplane. The second kid goes, he throws an apple out of the airplane. So then another guy, an older guy, comes and he goes and he throws a orange out of the airplane. So then out of nowhere, a crazy Russian comes in and he's looking down and he goes, "You know what? I got you." He grabs a grenade and throws it out of the airplane. Now, they land. Pardon me. They go and they land, right? So as soon as they land, the group of people are walking. Then they just see some little kid crying in the park. They go there. What happened? What happened, little kid? What's going on? A lemon fell out of the sky and killed this cat. So then they go, they run, they start running, Next, they go and uh, they see another kid holding a dead cat. What happened? What happened? An apple fell out of the sky and killed my cat. They run, they start running, So they go and they see a kid crying because he's holding a dead dog. He's like, what happened? An orange fell out of the sky and killed my dog. So then they keep running. Now they get to the park. So then they see a blonde laughing her ass off in the park. And they're like, what? So it's like, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? He goes, "Oh, I threw a fart and the building behind me exploded." And that's it. That's the joke.
Are you my mother?
He laughing for everybody, man.
It was
And
awful.
oh, she farted and blew up the building. Oh my god,
You would like that one, Slums. You
man,
dirty,
this
dirty mind.
so like I'm not even up yet, dude. I
Oh,
just
look at this. Slums got a lion today too. Where'd you get that?
oh no, I've been having this. I've been having it on the blockchain for a while, and my wallet hidden. I was
Oh, I hate to break it to you, buddy. This is gonna be a tough one to swallow, but
it's not real. It's
that
not
ain't
a
your that ain't yours. Yeah,
yeah. Someone bought it.
that's
Someone bought
Daddy's
it.
lion.
No. That's my line.
No, I know, but check that blockchain.
Someone bought it.
No, I'm saying this is great. Hold on. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Cro, sponsored by a person like you and his ring project. NFT rings that if you collect 7, you can cash in for a physical handmade ring for you from him. Oh, shit. Now I forgot what I was going to tell you. Oh, here's a lesson in centralized versus decentralized. And what is a blockchain? So, Crypto.com NFT is a platform built on the Crypto.org chain. Now, for people that are new here or who just haven't heard us talk about this yet, the Chronos chain and the Crypto.org chain are 2 separate blockchains, both created by Crypto.com, one centralized, one decentralized. This is a topic that we talk about around here a lot, and this is one of the reasons. So, Crypto.com owns everything on the Crypto.org blockchain, and we say that because it's true. If you don't have the keys, then it is not your crypto. If you don't have the seed phrase to the wallet that your line is in, then whose line is it really? Now, Crypto.com is going to let you know how much of their stuff is yours. That's what the numbers on the screen is. But every single lion on the Crypto.org chain is in one wallet. So even though you have like a Crow NFT address, that's just a way for them to separate what's yours from what's everybody else's in that one centralized daddy wallet. And there's pros and cons to both sides of this situation, right? On the centralized side, you're putting your trust in that corporation that they will keep your things safe. And if anything were to happen, you could get in touch with them and they would help you reset your passwords and all that shit. But on the decentralized side, you need to own your keys. You need to own your crypto and you need to take responsibility for everything. So there's no refunds, there's no backsies, there's no do-overs. That's DeFi, baby. If you got any questions about this type of shit, please hit the mic button. Everybody should feel welcome up here. Joey, you're on fire today. What's up?
Hey, I've been able to explain it to several people of varying ages, including my 80-year-old father, the centralized, decentralized aspect. So centralized, guys, Wells Fargo. Who has the keys to the front door? The bank manager. Who has the keys to the teller drawers? The bank manager. Who has the keys to the vault? The bank manager. Who has the keys to the safe deposit box? The bank manager. Okay, as a DeFi ninja or participant, I own the building. I own the keys to the front door. I own the keys to the vault. I own the keys to all the safe deposit boxes. If I want to pick up my building and go someplace else and put my whole DeFi assets into another wallet, I can. I have the seed phrases. All my NFTs are safe deposit boxes. All my staking pools are my stocks and bonds, my futures. I am customer service. I am security. I am, the teller, the owner, the manager. I'm all of that.
And a
Guys,
bag of chips, Joey.
it is
All
a
that and a bag of
serious,
chips.
yeah, it is a serious situation when you jump into DeFi because you are all those things. The centralized, yeah, you got customer support. They may suck, they may be good. You may be able to get a refund, you may not. That's the difference. You are the owner, the manager, the researcher, the stockbroker. You're the janitor. You're the security agent. If you're not up for the task, baby steps. Peace.
Baby steps. That's a good one. Santi, what's up?
Hello, hello. I wanted to take a quick moment and give a proper shout out to Chrono Balls. I see you, Omar. You've been working hard, brother. And we've had conversations on and off on the phone, but just wanted to shout it out that, I'm proud of you. I'm proud for what you guys are doing, and I believe what you guys are doing. So I just wanted to go and give you that quick shout out.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I'll second that. Santi, I didn't see that one coming. I will second and third that, and I'll let everybody know that well, I say it all the time in here, and if you haven't heard me say it before, Chronoballs is definitely the shining symbol of success on Chronos. Not like people are used to, people are used to seeing like, oh, minted out in 10 minutes. That's not success to me in Web3. A quick mint out. A success to me is creating effect outside of what we do here. And Balls is doing that better than anyone. So I really hope everybody is making the effort to get over to NFTlaunch.me where they're still minting. It's effort. It's not something that we just throw up top and you can click on it. Like, you got to put in a little bit of work. But I believe in y'all. What's the mint at?
The Secret Crow Society, after the auction last night, they raised about 14,000 crow, I think it was, and they went last night and minted 15 of them to help support the project. So I think we're at 257, if I'm not mistaken.
257 or 357?
357.
357. That's what's up. So we got like 140 of these Chronoballs NFTs left. And I like that style. I like what they did last night. We should do something like that around here. Instead of one at a time, just pool it and then get a bag. And then we can give them out. I really think that's the best thing that we can do is like mint them and then give them to people as a like welcome gift. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's it'll introduce them into something real too, something that's tangible to IRL ASAP. So that's our goal.
Bro, my mom texted me and said, "Oh, now I get it. She's got my cup. That's what she's got. She stole my shit, bro. It went to my mother's house. It went to my mother's house.
It went to the address you gave me.
Yeah, but this is an island. And they read the name and they're like, "Oh, let's just give it to his mom."
That name's close enough. I'm sure they know him.
I gotta go over there and get it. She's got COVID though. I'm gonna risk it. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, baby. And I'm not gonna let her use my brand new Corona Balls insulated thermos mug. I gotta go over there and take some photos, man. You guys have really been killing it this week, by the way. Uncle Murphy, we got a package from him last night. Levi wanted to let Murph know that he is his favorite. So where is Murphy? He ain't her. Well, the girl power shirt was a big hit with Willow. The AC/DC shirt with the giant lightning bolt was a huge hit with Levi. He wore it to school this morning. So fucking pumped. He's like, he knows me. He knows me. Oh, man. It's the best. It really is. This shit is not a joke. The stuff that we do here is real, you know? And it reminds me of last year this time when I didn't even know if you guys were real, but I had put everything I had into this and then some. And I thought, just put it out there and it'll come back. And it did. It was Kazan. It was Zaza. Levi drew an NFT of his Christmas gift that he wanted, a Nintendo Switch. He made an NFT out of it, and Zaza sent it here all the way from Germany. That's what solidified this for me. That's what really drove it home. That's when I knew this was real and that we could do this forever. And here we are again. Holiday season. Everybody's putting stuff in each other's mailboxes. I dig it. I dig it. Let's keep it going, y'all. Ashley, you're new up here. Welcome. Good morning. You get a follow.
Good morning.
Good morning, Natalie.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. So I wore my Jordans out yesterday.
Ooh, what did they say?
So I wore them to the gym, and just so my the guy at the gym, I could talk to him about them, and he said, "Well, no, you don't really wear your Jordans to the gym because they're for dressing up. You don't want to get them messed up." I said, "Okay, I got it." And then I went to the mall, and the little guys there said that they liked my shoes and that I had swag.
Swag, Nat. That's what I'm talking about. This is why we do this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we are here for. We want to get you your first pair of Jordans so that you can flex on them and break some necks out there. That's what it's about. And we're all learning that. We're all learning. You can wear those Jordans wherever you want.
Okay.
Everyone's got opinions. As long as you don't mow the lawn in them like my dad did.
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh man. I put out a tweet yesterday just to kind of hopefully let everybody know how this works, because we don't write it down. You know, we don't have a roadmap that's like, this is how you get a pair of Jordans. You got to hold a Thunder NFT, and the floor went crazy last night. There's only 10 left on the market, or 11. So I'm not trying to cause a run on the bank, but like, that's a real number. If there's only 11 out of 420 for sale, and you want one, you should probably get it now. I think the floor was at like 400, and now it's at like 450, and there's only 2 for 450, and then it goes to 500, and there's only 1 at 500, and then it goes to 600, and then it goes crazy. Joe Q, what'd it do?
Miss Nat, if you were listening to the room earlier, that
I wasn't even gonna say anything. I was gonna.
That's no. I'm gonna apologize. If
right.
for any reason anyone thought I was directing that towards Miss Nat, you're wrong. That was in general, and I was apologizing to Miss Nat ahead of time in case she was offended. But real talk is real emotion, or real emotion is real talk. that's what this morning has been. Mental Health Monday.
See, now I got to check the tapes because I didn't hear it. I usually
Everybody.
miss.
Don't
I
check
usually miss the beginning because I'm old and I got to go get my back cracked by the chiropractor and
you're not old, you
stuff like that.
you're just seasoned.
Season sounds good. Yeah.
Seasoned.
Thank you.
It
So
does
I'm gonna
sound good.
listen and see
Sorry.
what was up.
Everybody should check the tapes. I check the tapes because it's hard for me to even hear everything that's going on sometimes, especially when we get amped up in here. There's so much information coming in from all
If
sides.
you accidentally miss the jungle in the afternoon and you have to go back and check the tapes, it was like, oh, I was so sad. But I was glad because there's a lot of good information that gets spread through these spaces. We don't know who's who. We're just happy to know that we're talking to someone. I don't know the name of none of you guys in here, but it's good to get information from those from either side of the fence
You gonna tell
because
me you've never heard my mom call me by my name in here?
no, I
Oh,
don't
then
think.
you definitely missed some shows.
Yeah,
Alpha
Check the
has said
tapes
his name lots of times. Plus
plenty
his
of
mom
times.
just runs in and calls him by his whole name.
It's weird when people call me my name, like in real life now. No shit. When I was at the weed store and they were calling me by my name, I was like, why does this feel strange? Because in the course of a day, I've got like 400 or 500 people that call me Alpha, and then maybe one or two that call me my real name. So it's getting weird now. It's getting weird.
Sorry, they're not calling you by your first name or Alpha at the dispensary, bro.
Oh my God, when my wife calls me Alpha here in real life, that is a bad sign. It's a really bad
I came for the dad jokes. That's why I came up here and forgot I even requested
Well,
the
then I
speaker
hope you
thing.
brought one.
What is Forrest Gump's password? 1 Forrest 1.
One voice, one.
For real though,
Oh,
I had
that's
some
a
like FTX like unemployed jokes, but they just didn't work.
yeah. I saw a YouTube video from I think it was Altcoin Daily, which is a great channel. I like those guys. They're like twins or something. But they had what they called a Web3 comedian on there a couple days ago, and it was a long one. It's like a half-hour video, but she had like some jokes about Web3 that she had written, and we got some work to do, folks. We got some work to do. Web3 is definitely funny. There's a lot of funny stuff going on.
But people get their feelings involved so much that it's hard to be funny at some downtimes, I guess.
Yeah, we got to get our feelings out. Feelings are not. Joey, listen.
I was
Nope.
90% convinced he was riding that line on the highway, like do. I was like, he is passing out right now behind the wheel.
Can you hear that? These are good. These are good. Hey, how many people?
I threw my phone in my pocket and it hit the mic. Sorry.
It happens. No apologies in here, bud. We're all good. Who do we got down at the bottom? Let's check. Dad, but see, this is important for people to do. I'm going down there, seeing who I haven't followed yet. Got one. 918 Human, bong, gotcha. Lincoln 87, gotcha. Huss for real, boom, gotcha. Just follow everybody. It's the easiest way to grow this. Today is Monday. Today is Monday, what, the 12th? So that means our Lion land sale is tomorrow. Right? We get first dibs tomorrow morning. I know Texas is incredibly excited. He's also offering an opportunity for people here who don't have a lion and who are, in our circle of trust, he will let you hold a lion for the sale so that we can maximize our profits. I don't know. I don't really know what the game plan is here. I'm trying to mint a 5-pack, and I think that's it. Anybody have a game plan for tomorrow? Or a prediction?
My game plan was to get Texas to send me one of those damn lions so I could do what I needed to do.
With
But
an
he left.
orange face.
Yeah, and he left out before he could even be like, "Hey, bro, let me get your ox." Like, I guess I don't fit in. I just needed one of those so that I could participate. I'm not
Nah,
going to be
man.
depressed. I'm just going to take a deep breath and
Make a
just do what
smoothie.
I do now. Dude, I already drank a hellified smoothie this morning.
Hey, it's been fun chatting with y'all. I gotta go work.
Lots of love, Nat.
Thanks. Just wanted to let you know I wasn't leaving because, it was like a bad show or something.
Oh, thank you. Because that would just break my little heart.
Okay, bye.
It would. Bye. Nat is Nat. Nat's my favorite co-host. I didn't even co-host her. Today's an interesting show, you guys. I don't think we've ever had one like this.
Yesterday we played musical chairs in a space, and it was pretty fun.
How do you do that?
Well, you can put your hand up, and then somebody plays music, and then whenever the music stops, the last person to put their hand down gets eliminated, and you boot them out the speaker roll down low, and that shit worked out good for some NFTs.
I like that a lot, man. I've been waiting for someone to think up a new game because we've been doing rock, paper, scissors for a year. Even when they took away our rock and our scissors.
Man, they tried to do that too, but they're like, make the scissors the heart, and then everybody just throws randomly, and it's really confusing, and we never got anywhere.
I'm still missing that peace sign, man. I used to use the peace sign a lot. Thumbs up just doesn't work. Joey, I think we're all in agreement here. You don't have to raise your hand. You're good.
So there is something that's fun and interesting to do. Bach actually did it. New America does it all the time. There is the last man standing on the wheel picker. And with Alpha and this group, it actually, I think, would go over really good because as it's spinning around, it's like, you're out, get the hell out of here, step down, you are the first loser or the next loser. And you run it all the way out. You can actually cheat, not as in you cannot cheat the wheel spinner, but you can use an image. So you can go to the room, someone copy pastes the images onto the wheel picker and spin it out there with the images so you don't have to do a bunch of typing. Now, is it easier to type the person's name in or do a quick copy paste click for the image? Don't know. You choose. But it is actually hilarious.
That's awesome. That reminded me. I used to before I knew that you could copy and paste the what do you call it? The 2FA. I used to memorize it and type it. And that was like how many times a day? I do like 150 transactions a day. So that's 150 times a day I was memorizing 6 numbers and then flipping back and typing them in. For people that are doing that, you don't have to. You can copy and paste. Can you believe I used to do that? A year ago, like I was in here doing that. And my kids, yeah, like if anybody tried to talk to me while I had 6 numbers in my head, it was over with. I was like 9624255. Shut the fuck up. So worked up because everything was going up too. So those transactions were like they had to go through. I was like, fuck. Copy pasta. It's a big help. It's a big help. Now it changed again. And now when I go, I copy it and then I go back to the DeFi wallet and it says, do you want to allow pasting? How do you shut that off? Like, it asks me every time now if I want to allow the DeFi wallet to use the paste button. Am I the only one?
Hey, I know
Yes.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about when
y'all laughing at me.
they did that
You're not
they
the
did
only
that
one. It
update.
happens to me every time.
Good. See, we're all on
But
the same
like,
boat. That's why we do this. Make ourselves feel better.
is there not like an option when that page comes up that you can any kind of setting button or something? So I
Yeah,
remember
like
it did
I
that.
thought there'd be like a do not show again button, but there isn't.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember what I did, but it quit doing that. Maybe I put declined it or something, maybe by accident. But I haven't seen that in a while now. I don't know.
Oh, I gotta decline it. I've never declined it. Let me try that. Anybody else got good tricks and tips? Bring them up here, please. It's very helpful.
And hey, Alpha, while I'm here, I'm really busy at work, but is there a time limit on the mystery box? I didn't get a chance this weekend. I was with
No,
family.
that's a great question, man. Thank you for asking that. Because we did like short periods of time where you could mint the boxes. And that's just so everybody knows, that's because of the fact that they're so valuable and they're only for people that have Thunder tokens and have been, you know, helping with this process. So this is a way for us to spread value back to the people who have been doing that. It's one hand wash the other. So even though the minting process was time limited like that, we are going to give you as much time as you need to cash them in, to trade them up for better boxes and to cash them in. So even though there's a little bit of a time crunch right now for us to try and get some out quickly this week to people who really were first one in the pool, we're going to do our best so that you can break some necks like Natalie during the holiday season when everybody's out and about and looking at each other's sneakers. And it's not just sneakers, right? So the common boxes have our stickers, patches, smaller items. The rare boxes have these things, like this is a Supreme folding knife, a Supreme disposable camera, Supreme Zippo lighter, collab with Emilio Pucci. That sounds expensive. Supreme socks from Nike. Dude, this is a Supreme printer that you can hook up to your phone and print. What do you print here? I guess anything. Black and white. We got Supreme paint markers. We got Supreme spray paint. Holy shit, when did this come out? 4 cans. 4 mini cans of Supreme spray paint. We got a lot of cool shit, man. I haven't gone through this in a while. Then you've got the legendary boxes. What is this? Legendary is clothing. So we've got shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodies, a lot of Supreme again. What do we got? Bape, Nike Jordan, Stussy. We got a lot of stuff, you know?
And it's gonna be like randomized, like one. If you claim one box, like you might get a say like
Can of spray
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah, and what we have is like a kind of a tiered system where if you hold all of our assets, including the jungle token, which was incredibly hard to get, then you can give us your shoe size. You know, you can get your size. You can know what's coming if you want. If you want it to be a mystery, that's cool too. But it is a way for us to really show this sounds shitty to say, but to show like a tiered level of appreciation. Like people that have really gone for it should be rewarded for that, because we know how hard it is to put your faith into something in Web3, especially these days when everything seems like it's in the shitter. So we want you to feel good about it. And this is the only way we know how. Sounds like it's working. Natalie sounds like she's feeling good.
You can have my passphrase, but my
No!
shoe size, my feet are doxed. They are completely undoxed. You can have my passphrase, my shoe size, that is security risk. Jesus.
If I didn't know you, I would have believed you. That was really good. 10 o'clock on the dot. We got about a half hour left here. What are the markets doing? Are we getting our morning pump? Little bit, not really.
Oh, and I wanted to shout out to Chronoballs real quick while he's up here, man. I see what you're doing, man. That camp, man, that looks great. Congrats on that, man. It looks successful and it looks pretty promising for next year, man. I had to see what you're doing, man. It's really great.
We're so proud of Balls. Like,
And we're still making.
I feel like I can't say it enough, and I feel like I say it every day.
I don't know. The Corona Balls does have like the coldest PFP still. It's like always been that, but it's so just on point. It's like 4K.
I love like he never has to like say anything. Chronoballs just never says anything, bro. He's just got that cloud already, bro. We love you, man.
His presence is the present.
Your presence is the presence.
You are the utility, Chrono Ball.
I'm trying to find my my Thunderball so I can wear it. Shit is dope. Here it is.
I think I got mine staking on Bach.
Oh snap! You can stake it on Bach Finance. I never look at what they have. You can stake chimps over there.
It's Chronos Bay or Bach Finance. I think it's Bach Finance website.
Yeah, it's linked in there. So if you want to find anything in the Bach ecosystem, if you go to Bach.finance, right? BACC.finance, and you can find it all in the menus.
Is
and
staking
for people that don't know, Bach.finance.
And it isn't up window shop.
What?
Sorry, my boss is yelling at me. I gotta go.
All right,
boss is yelling at me. I gotta go.
Appreciate you.
Love you, man. I'm gonna step down. I'm gonna step, man.
All right.
Peace out.
Tell him to fuck out. I hope you don't have us on speaker. Sorry. Hey, everybody. Don't get fired. Get fired up. I was going to tell him something. Now I forget what it was. Oh, well. Chops isn't coming up. Come on up, y'all. Don't be scared. You got something to tell this community. We only got 20 minutes left. Our guy A-Person is here. Lots of love. So tomorrow is Lions, and the day after that is A-Person's drop. So shit happens fast. It's gonna be here before you know it. 918 is here. What's up?
Thanks for letting me talk for a second. I was gonna see if anyone else was having an issue trying to enter the raffle on the Chrono Balls link there.
Oh, no, but that's a great question. If anybody is having trouble, definitely come up here. All right, what are you accessing it through?
I'm just on going to it from Twitter, and I'm using my wallet extension from crypto.com.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You got to be in your DeFi wallet or in MetaMask and type into that browser, because this isn't Web3 connected yet. Twitter.
Okay. I bought one of the NFTs too, and I was like, well, I'm not sure where I'm gonna find where that goes to after I buy it. So
That's awesome, man. You just bought it this morning?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the family. Balls, look at
Thank you.
that. We're on fire. He's still not going to say anything. Look.
He's too busy. He's too busy.
No, no.
There he is.
I'm working on this video I want to put out, man.
Hey,
Working.
I
Oh,
put up in the jumbotron where you can stake your chrono
but I was
balls.
switching the damn headset. Was going to my iPad when I was on here, so I wasn't hearing half the stuff. And I keep turning off the Bluetooth, and it kept turning on and connected.
Yo, these are all things that people need to know. I lost audio at the beginning of the show because I had YouTube open in the background. If you're going to be on Twitter, you got to shut off YouTube. If you want to go to these websites that are Web3 connected, like Chronoballs to Mint, or I mean any minting, then you got to copy the web URL and then go to either your MetaMask or your DeFi wallet or your Trust wallet or whatever you're using and type that address into the browser of your Web3 browser. And now you can mint or whatever you need to do, but you're connected and you can sign for these transactions with your phone. This is how we DeFi.
That is
Okay.
tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty
if you
sure I
said that
did
because
that.
you said something prior and I didn't answer, I apologize. It's all good.
Hey, Cromar. I'm gonna say Cromar because you know you
Man
Cromar.
said Cromar.
But hey, bro, I see what you're doing out
Omar.
here. I seen you guys this weekend and stuff, bro. Keep it up. Y'all putting in some work, man.
I think that was an unofficial name given to me when I was in one of those spaces with the band.
I like it.
Now with Wavy and those guys. Is that
Yes,
who's
sir.
Yo,
saying all that stuff?
speaking of
Yeah.
which, like, what was that tweet from Wavy this morning? Because it looked like something big.
Which
You
one?
guys know what I'm talking about?
No, but I'm gonna go look now.
Yo, you have to, because he's not even in here. And if Wavy's not in here, something's going on. And he put out a tweet this morning that was like, it said, Crotopia is open or something like that, and it had all like 6 or 7 of the skins that they've made so far, but like looking real good in 3D, full body. Why can't I find it?
I thought you were talking about the Spaces votes. There's so many people that are in competition and so salty from everybody voting on the top 10 Spaces. People are like, I'm gonna do it myself this morning. Blah.
People are voting on top 10 spaces now. We were doing top 10 NFT projects last week, and I was saying it's not good. Like
Is that
this
how bored
community,
people
man.
are?
They like, okay, we all want to know that we have good projects that we're either holding or running or working with or for, but we don't want to. We don't. It fosters that crab in a barrel vibe. It really does. We're more on that one hand wash the other than the crab in a barrel. But shit, who's winning the Twitter Spaces? Rockstar 21.
Man, I just gotta go look at them. There's so much going on. I don't know. And then everybody with co-hosts or anything, I guess it's more points to you for co-hosting now and stuff. I don't know. It's so deep. I haven't went down the rabbit hole yet. But everybody was so salty yesterday off voting.
Bro, my soundboard is broken. Did you hear that when I go like this?
No, but I had to do it for you.
That was weird.
Nope, not getting
Yo, that
on
was
the
weird.
soundboard.
Twice in a row, I hit the thing and it was like, ah, and I lost all audio. That's why I kept asking if
Yeah,
you
that
guys could
joint
hear it.
was. Hey, Alpha, that shit was like, yeah, no, you don't get a soundboard
I
no more,
thought they
sir.
were taking it away from me, dude. I was freaking out. I was like, I've been overusing it because I have. But, you know, I'm learning. We're all learning.
I keep seeing 918. I'm like, where? I was like 918. I was like, I'm 405 580. Like that's got to be.
Why
close.
do I know
It's the only
918?
other
Is
one.
that New York? No.
It's Oklahoma.
917.
Fully, you're not doxed or anything.
918 is Oklahoma. I should have known that. OKC. Tulsa. Wait. What was the?
Yeah, I'm a hillbilly.
What's the city?
Me too, bro.
What's the city above Oklahoma City? It's like close.
Tulsa.
No.
I don't know shit about the Midwest.
Above.
There's
Yeah.
no city above Oklahoma City.
No.
No. Alpha,
I've
there's
never been that far.
No.
There's a Great Wall.
there's
There's
small
a Great
towns,
Wall.
so you have like Hennessy, Oklahoma, you have Enid, Oklahoma, Waukomis, all of that. There's no cities above Oklahoma City.
Nichols
Tulsa.
Hills. Nichols
I
Hills.
don't know.
You know Nichols Hills?
No, like Seminole Ada.
All right.
Well, the
We're
sock
dropping Oklahoma. From conversation, not from the country.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Hey,
Morning.
I was just having some issues with the raffle. It's telling me invalid big string every time I go to purchase.
Invalid big string. So, what are you typing it into? You're already in the DeFi wallet or MetaMask?
Yeah, on the DeFi wallet.
Dope. So so you're getting error. I've gotten this error before. Anybody else getting that specific error? I'm thinking you might just need to restart it. It's like something about a string.
Big string.
Big string.
Yeah, it says invalid big string, invalid big number string.
Does it give you like a transaction hash?
No, it just
it's just popping up in red in the
sign.
top right, right?
It pops up in the middle of the screen, and it's just like a OK to move forward. It won't do anything.
So, Balls, what do people need to get a?
So should I
get in the
try
raffle?
from like?
When
Is
they
it
need
Cro?
to get in the raffle?
Yeah. Do they need CBZ?
No, for the raffle is Cro.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking maybe if you didn't have the right token, you'd get an error.
I'd paste it in your MetaMask and then switch it to Cro, like your network, if that's possible.
Yeah, I know. So in the token staking, we're getting an error as soon as you enable staking, but it's a blank. It's not a real error. You just close it out and it lets you go through trying to figure out what that is. But that's the only error that we've been getting, and it's a false negative.
Yeah, and this is something that I'm glad that we talk about in here, because people that are new to DeFi won't understand that kind of chimp mentality that we all already have around here, where you get around things. You got to know how to. Well, first of all, you got to know how to like restart and do it from scratch, because that's always the fix when things are janky in beta, right? You got to like go all the way back to start, try again, clear your cache. We used to talk about this all the time back in the day when we started this show, because Kronos was brand new, and the only way that you could get a transaction to go through was to use MetaMask, and the phone camera, QR codes. Every time something didn't work, you had to reboot,
So
restart, clear your cache, do it again.
Is your Kronos the Kronos Cro or the Crypto.org Cro? Because if you have the wrong
Great question,
chain
Joey.
Cro, it'll give you that error or that kind of error.
Hell yeah. There are 3 different places that you could have Cro, even in the DeFi wallet. And that's why I actually like the way that they set up the tokens now. So that, because I know someone was in here the other day saying they didn't like that when you want to go to the tokens page, now you got to make 2 clicks because you got to click it and then it opens up into the 3 or 4 chains that it's on, and then you got to click which chain, which token. I like it because it's showing you your balances on different chains, and it's letting you visualize what the wallet is actually doing. This is going to be helpful for everybody. So Cro is always at the top. So click on that top one, and you'll see all of the chains underneath it, and it'll show you your balance on each chain. So, like, I have 3 or 4 Cro that are just sitting on the Ethereum chain, and they'll probably always be there because I fucked up back in the day, and it's too expensive to move 4 Cro with ETH, so it just sits there. And it could be on the on the crypto.org chain, that centralized side, and still showing on in your DeFi wallet, but you'd have to bridge it to get it to Cronos, which is it still free? Can you still bridge for free?
I think so, and it's pretty
think
easy.
so.
Yeah. So it's 1 transaction. I think it's still free. And that is bridging your Cro from one chain to another. And if you have any questions about this stuff, just hit the mic button because it's complicated. Like, it's not easy. It's not even easy to explain. And we've been doing this a long time.
Hey, I just want to say, y'all have a great day. Kill the week. You know, it's a fresh week. Ball out. Achieve them goals. Talk to y'all later.
Pizza. Speaking of ball out, where is our guy ball out? My man made a new track again, and this one is a fucking banger. I mean, all his tracks are good, but I'm saying, did you guys hear the one he played over the weekend for us? His newest track?
I have not heard it, but I do like all his shit.
Yo, it's straight fire. And I told him to email it to me because, like, it wasn't doing it justice hearing it through the phone. And I think I'm gonna upgrade our situation here a little bit and start lining in the audio like some of these guys are doing in Twitter Spaces. It does make it sound a lot better.
Yeah, no more using the corded headphones.
Yeah, no more laying the headphones on the speaker.
Hey,
I mean, I'm an
video,
audio
like,
guy. I should really be
you
doing
should.
better audio.
This week, got to get on Team iPhone or iPad, and you can just plug the Lightning, the power cord, and that has that'll make your USB mic work just like a studio mic, and you can just play everything that way. Sorry, did a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna do that just with the phone. It's like $50 for a lightning connector audio input.
Just
thing.
make sure
Thanks,
you get
Apple. $50, not bad.
Hey, it's worth it. Now you have to get a C-type one. Now Luna has a C-type charger.
Bro, I thought USB was supposed to be universal, but like they keep changing it. And not only that, it doesn't even matter the shape, right? Like, they could be the same shape, but the cord itself isn't the right amperage. Like, they have different. It's crazy, y'all. They need to color code the cords or something. Because you can ruin a device by putting the wrong charging amperage through it. But they have the same USB-C port.
I feel like Alpha was there.
Like dummies.
That's when all the video cables came out. I feel like you're the guy, Alpha. It's like, you know what? There should be a red one, a white one, and a yellow one. And let's color code it and make it easy for everybody. And you were there back in the day. I knew it.
Yo, that was... Back in the day, I wish it was still like that. I still have, like, warm, fuzzy feelings hearing red, white, and yellow. Because that's about as easy as it ever got.
Hell no. Yellow always looked like white. White looked like yellow. Like,
yellow is always video. White is always white is always left stereo audio. Red is always right stereo audio, and yellow is always video. That's so simple. RGB.
What about like eggshell white or smoke colored yellow filter?
Yeah, that's where we're at now. In fact, how long until we're done with chords completely?
I think we keep trying it out, but then the phone cases never work, and you have to take it off, and it's just a pain. Like, I don't know, every wireless type charger, Bluetooth, like, put your phone on my phone, back to our power. Hell no. You can go charge your own shit.
Bumping phones. I've never wirelessly charged a phone. Is it fun?
No,
It
you have to
looks
take
cool, so
your
I
case
thought
off.
it was just a gimmick. You got to take your case off? Yeah, no. Yeah. Jimmy the Otter. Hey, it's Jimmy! Jimmy the Otter! Oh my God.
About Crow.
Cool. Go off, Jimmy.
Well, the thing is, do you know enough about Crow to talk about it, Alpha?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't stop me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
I'm also here to talk about Alpha's drug addiction.
Tough crowd. Why? Is it a problem?
What did I miss? I lost connection again.
I feel like we all did. Jimmy, I got 8 minutes left here. So, what about my drug addiction?
I feel sorry for you.
That's what I come up to.
Amazing. Well, I'm disappointed. I don't know if everybody else is, but that's just weak sauce from you. I didn't even boot. Oh my God. I didn't even boot him. The age of Jimmy is over. What the fuck? The dude has no material left. What happened? He came up here, called me a drug addict, and left. That is just weird. Maybe it's a good sign.
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, where would we be without Jimmy? Probably in a better place.
Times are changing.
Troops. I mean, what was the thing that people liked about Jimmy? Anything?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm glad he left.
But he got into every space. Like, his thing is he goes in every space. I've seen him everywhere. So
he's a funny little
we'll
chap,
miss him.
isn't he? For somebody so smart, such a waste. I hate seeing intelligent people be fucking stupid.
Me too, man. It really bums me out. Like, I didn't want to get serious about it, but it actually really bums me out because Jimmy could be doing things.
Yeah. It must
Somebody
be. I
else
mean,
talking. I can only hear you, Alpha.
Oh, I'll come back.
Oh yeah, Troops.
I'll bounce. Come back.
No. I think it's him. I think he's got to go down and up.
Yeah, I'll go and come back.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm putting him down and up because I can hear you. What's? God damn it, everybody! I got 5 minutes left here, and they're dropping like flies. So, what about? I'm gonna catch everybody up on Mikey. What's up?
Hey, quick question. Does anyone know if holding a Cyber Cub is a guaranteed allow list? And if so, am I too late to go buy one now?
That is a good question. So lions are allow list, as in like they get some type of discount.
So the Lions have
and a head start.
So going on, and then Cyber Cub allow list, along with if you want to allow list.
Yeah, they've been giving allow lists.
By the time the Lions get into it, they're gonna get involved.
Texas did the math, of course, and I think he said if every lion holder got a 5-pack, it would be over with. And that's kind of crazy. 10,000 lions times 5 is 50. Oh, but we don't have 10,000 holders. So what is it? He did the math. I don't remember, but he basically said it's possible that if every lion holder got the maximum with their white list, allow list, whatever, then there wouldn't be any left. I don't know if that's the
So
case,
like
though.
it says so.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, me either.
That was so
Okay.
too funny. I was too late. You were like, "No, not you," and
No!
I was already gone.
Am I
How
good now?
dare
Right.
We
we
just got
both?
to make it through the last 3 minutes here.
Well, in the last three
Yeah,
minutes, can people go up top and share that post, pretty please? It took hours to make that video of me trying to teach myself how to use all this stuff.
beautiful.
And don't talk shit about it.
Wait, you made this video?
Yeah, I made it myself.
Bro. This is sick, dude. This is like really high quality. What are you using? What's the program?
I'm starting to work on Canva.
Man, I use that for everything.
What's it called?
I also use Power Director, but I just started doing this. The last 3 videos I did myself. Try to teach myself something new every day, just like Kuka working the contracts by himself. That's what we're doing. Tag teaming it, both sides, man.
Yeah, we got to
Everything
push
is coming
ourselves.
together. Yes, sir. That's how we learn.
So dap.chronoballs.com.
That's what we always say about us. We don't. Nobody's got a specific niche per se, but it's like we're doer of all tasks.
Yeah, it's just I'm blown away. I gotta like figure out how to do this. It's very high quality, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no shit.
I got
Ayo got a little video up here. This
yo,
is what I'm always trying to get people to do. I'm gonna pin this. I hope it doesn't
Is
bump.
it still up there?
Yeah, man. Like, this is what I'm always trying to get people to do. You just make a little screen recording, a little a video of what you're doing to help other people figure out how to do it. Because it's just once you figure it out, you forget how confusing it is to everybody else. GVLZ is the gloves, right? Gato is asking what GVLZ is. I think it's GLVZ.
yellow gloves. It's the gloves. So I'm gonna post that poster too. You know, we've been away working and we haven't been unleashing everything, but you know, in the beginning we always said you get an airdrop if you get 4 balls, you get a free glove. Um, those gloves gives you one glove is gonna give you that 5% increase here in the staking. But for anybody that holds 8 or more, we created a golden glove. So you're a golden glove holder. And that golden glove, you can only get an airdrop. We're not selling any more NFTs. All these are going to be airdropped. And the golden glove gives you double rewards in staking. So all that is
Get
to come.
yourself
But
a golden glove. Get yourself some Chrono Balls. They've been minting this morning right here in this space. We got people going over to nftlaunch.me, nftlaunch.me, and minting one of the last, or more than one, of the last 140 Chrono Balls NFTs.
Yes, sir. We're at 358 right now, so it's
Oh,
going
and
good, man.
yeah, and it's also the best project on Kronos. I'm a
I
little
got number
biased.
358. He has an afro and a baseball bat with spikes on it.
Oh, the video at the top is if you put like your
Spikes.
passphrase into
Bat.
Trust Wallet.
Yeah, Trust Wallet. Whatever you got to use, man. Whatever gets it done.
Yeah, that's just my DeFi wallet, but it's just on Trust. Yeah.
So the thing I pinned to the top from Wavy, it is the new loading screen. That's the loading screen when you go into Crotopia. I got it. So who are these 5 characters? We got a baddie. Looks like we've got an Alphabot, a Kronos Primate business, and one of the ants in the hood. Looking good. Looking good. Oh yeah, it's time, but whatever. Everybody's asking me about Kronos Chain NFT, and it's like, you guys, we've been doing this a long time. You don't remember Mooney? Every time I tell Mooney to get the fuck out of here, he makes a post like that. And we were in where were we yesterday? I was in some space with him yesterday. So of course he's gonna write something like that. But thanks for all the screenshots, everybody. I'm not worried about it. I wish my mortgage was paid off. You know that. It's just funny to me. We're still getting confused about this shit. I don't know if I'm having audio problems today or what, but like,
quiet, eh?
y'all are killing me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, was today when he's like, he's like, watch out, bots. Today is the day of something, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The day of
Mr.
reckoning.
Elon.
I don't know, but people are asking. I keep on getting tweets and DMs about Kronos Chain NFT, and it's like, that's not even a real account. Like, I can't believe we're still going through this type of stuff, and I can't see what the accusations are because I'm blocked. So
it's so frustrating, that account. See with these accounts,
it really bugs me.
People just need to be smarter, right? Just because somebody copy and pastes the logo of Kronos and calls themselves Kronos something, like, fucking just have a look, people. Jesus Christ! Like, if I go get any brand, put a Nike tick as my PFP and call myself Nike Corporation, like, I'm not all of a sudden Nike. Okay, so. And then the other thing we can do is just don't interact with it. Don't even interact with it to say fuck you, which I want to do every single time. Any of these fudders, especially this guy who's an absolute brainless moron, whoever he is, like, he's probably in this space because they all do. They all hang out and then create these other accounts like a bunch of fucking idiots. Just ignore them. Don't comment on it. Don't like it. Don't say fuck you. Don't say anything. Just ignore it and it will disappear. It's the only way these people get traction is by us commenting or doing anything on it.
Thank you, troops. Because if you weren't up here talking that same talk, I'd feel like I was just, getting dead air again when I say shit like this. But it's incredibly fucking important. All those 300 Cro giveaways are bullshit. The kid doesn't have 300 Cro. He never fucking has. He's out here trying to charge you for fucking retweets. That is not the fucking economy we're building on Kronos.
No.
Don't give him attention. Like, that's what he's going to end up, making 10 Cro off of, is the fact that you talked to him or tweeted back to him, and now he's got engagement. So now he can, like, try and rip people off by charging them to fucking promote their NFT project.
It's all of these. There's another
trash.
one as well. There's the other one. There's like a Kronos News. I mean, who knows how many Kronos News ones there are? But there's one that's always. There's one guy that's always going in on New Alpha, and it's not just because they're saying negative stuff about people who we like, but it's just because it's just all round fun. It's just all bullshit.
Yo, and it's no, because now I'm pissed, troops, because people who are in here right now, right? I saw you guys fucking tweeting, let's fucking go 300 Cro underneath a tweet that literally says Alpha is a scammer
Oh my
300 Cro
God.
to retweet. Like, what the
Come
fuck is wrong
on.
with you people?
Yeah, that is insane. Come on, people. Like, we
And you're
have to do better
literally
than that.
underneath it right now. Like, 300 Cro, let's fucking go. Did you read that shit? You dummies.
It's so frustrating. But then it's a bigger
Don't
scale
make
too.
me block you. Now you're fucked.
There's that other guy too, right? There's that Mr. Whale, whoever he is, who's got a thing about Kronos as well, like on the bigger size of the scale, and he does have potentially some visibility. Although I'm pretty sure he's shadow banned because he gets zero interaction. But you know, he goes big on CDC FUD. But the only way he got any traction during that whole last month or so was because all the loaded lines jumped in and started engaging with him, having like trying to have an argument with him. If they had just did nothing, he would have got no visibility. He would have been blanked. So we just got to be a little bit smarter and understand how Twitter works. Like if you're concerned or you're feeling attacked or targeted by any FUD, the best thing you do, and I know it's hard because and this is through my own learned experience and learned the hard way. The best thing you can do is not just ignore it. Just do not even interact with it. Don't even try and defend yourself. The chances are that person or that group is getting very, very, very little visibility. You're seeing it probably because it was aimed at you, but they're probably getting next to no visibility. So don't worry about it. Keep working hard, keep moving forward, keep vibing with the people that are there to support you and just pay no attention to it.
Yeah, I can't give any better advice than that. I get discouraged because I see that there's like small projects that are obviously falling for it, you know, and seeing the numbers and actually, I guess, paying him to to fucking do one of those fake giveaway posts. But like, I've never seen anybody win, and I don't know how we've sustained the guy this long in a bear market, but he's not going anywhere.
And we're never going to, we've all over the last year, I've been part of it. Everyone's been part of it. We've had our little beefs. We've had like, me and Legend and Bad and other things, but one thing that we've learned from all of that is that we're not going to build this thing to where we need it to be by knocking each other down. Like you don't need to love every project. We don't all need to have one big connected thing where we're all fucking having a big circle jerk together. It doesn't need to be like that, but we also don't need to like tear each other down to try and lift ourselves up. It's not the right strategy, right? And there too much of that happens in Web3 all the time. And like I said, I don't think I've ever. I think I'm pretty confident I can look back and say that I've never deliberately, or Troopers has never went in on somebody just to push ourselves up. Definitely had some angry exchanges and done some stupid things, but yeah, let's just try and be better at just supporting people or just saying nothing is the best thing to do, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we're all still here. We all have like a chance to go forward. Not necessarily clean slate, but like Troops was saying, a lot of us have had beef, and we're actually better friends now than we were before. So
Yeah,
some of that
and
stuff
there's plenty of
strengthens us.
directions, right? There's plenty of directions you can go in, and it's all good, Like we're not all going to have the same marketplace. We're not always going to be into this project or that project or this token or that token. Some might go cross chain, some might not. Some might go to ETH, some might go. It doesn't matter. We're all here in crypto and all trying to avoid major government centralized digital tokens trouncing us all. But that's another conversation for another day. I think Jim started his hand up.
Oh
Oh no,
man,
it's
the
just
day
me.
that I wake up and that little shit is gone, is it going to be a good day?
Yeah,
Joey,
it'll be
what's up?
soon.
Hey, I know I'm not the one that started throwing this out in the spaces, but I'm going to keep throwing it out in the spaces. Coke versus Shasta versus RC versus whatever the hell your local cola maker is. Guys, if we fight and try to tear down each other, we destroy our marketplace. If we do our own thing, build in our own directions, and find the positives, not only in our own project, but in other projects, it's only going to build you up. I mean, I know it sounds kind of backwards to promote a project other than your own, but guess what? It shows the real person, the true intention of your project if you can find a positive in another project. Just my 2 cents.
Thanks, Joey.
100%.
Where do I remember this guy Jaw Fighter from? Why do I remember him? Jaw Fighter.
Yeah, he's around. He's a hippo holder. He's in definitely see him in hippos a lot. He pops into troopers now and again.
He was doing that Ultimate Chronos giveaway with Martha.
Oh, it's the UCG guy. Fucking A, bro. Hey,
Is that who that is?
act like you know, homie. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Thank you, Balls. I knew I remembered
Hey, I
you from
did
somewhere.
something good today.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
I
doing
do
something
remember
good
that.
every day. But shit, man. If you've been here for a year and you still got to ask me questions about that shit, come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
I am proud of everybody. Except for you, Jaw Fighter. Drink that water, brush them teeth, okay? Own your keys, own your crypto. It's been a hell of a weird show today, so tweet it out so people can at least hear the beginning and the middle and the end. It's basically 3 different shows.
And
But
come
we
back
really
later so
got to
we
get
can
it out.
talk more about rings later on in the jungle too.
Yeah, 420. We're gonna reset and have some specific topics tonight. There is a lot of news that we didn't even get to get into, but most importantly, we have Chronoballs still minting, and I really, really think we can get done before the end of the year. Like, is that too much of a? Is that too much of a time crunch? We hate doing these hard dates things, but like, I think we can mint this out before the end of the year, and I think we need to push people a little bit. What do you think, Balls?
I agree, man. We need to do it. We need to get it done so we can move on, man. And we're gonna keep supporting all the other projects and each other, and we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. If it
That's
happens, it happens. If it doesn't, we've accomplished a lot. We've helped many families, and we're gonna continue to do so.
that's what's up. Thank you, Rich Kids. Close us out.
What's going on, fam? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
I got a few things to say real quick. Chrono Balls, I actually did get a package from Kite Nature all the way up there in Canada. He sent down some sports equipment for the kids, my man. So we need to get together so I can give you those equipment.
Awesome, man. I did not know that was you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just want to stop in and say good morning to everybody. Hope everybody's Monday is doing all right.
Yeah, man. This is a solid group here, and I'm bullish on this week. It's not easy to be bullish on this week because we are sitting at a low point here.
Man, I've had that USDC sitting on the side, just waiting for Crow to go back down. So I'm enjoying today.
Smart man. See, I wish I had some USDC on the side right now, because if Crow dips under 6 cents, that's a no-brainer.
That's a bargain, baby. That's a bargain.
That
Black
is a
Friday came
buy.
back.
What about
That is a buy, a bargain,
MUSD
and a
depegging?
no-brainer. Okay, so MUSD is way, way off a peg. Bach might have done that. Who knows? Wait, is Tether down? Or is it True USD? True USD might not be around much longer. I hope. Shit, man. I borrowed a bunch of it. I borrowed like $5,000-$6,000 worth of True USD so far.
I'm surprised Bach wasn't in here. He was on one this weekend, wasn't he? He was on one of his FUD campaigns all weekend.
He was on a tear this weekend.
Oh man, Jesus Christ, that guy.
I mean,
hey, I'm not saying a lot of the stuff that he says isn't often like right or close to being right.
yeah.
But some of the times the execution or the way that he, like the whole MMF thing, and then like tagging and blaming Chris at CDC in it as well. Like what?
Bad form.
Like what is
Bad
he doing?
form.
Yeah,
And not
it's not
only that,
CDC's fault.
the thing, because like Bach, we've had a long tumultuous relationship, to say the least, right? But the thing that bugs me the most is the fact that he's the only one backing up Mooney and all his bullshit projects. Like he calls him what does he call him? Like he talks
Famous.
about Mooney like I talk about Chronoballs. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like he's a shining symbol of Kronos and shit. And I'm just like, bro, it's not even funny to me because of what we were
Yeah.
just talking about. It's detrimental to the
Yeah,
channel.
it is.
So fuck that.
It's one
Did
of
you
those
run
things. It's
Pepe
a bit
Bucks
like.
yet?
Sorry,
Sorry,
you go.
I was asking if you run Pepe Buck yet.
I missed it the second time. What?
Yeah, I didn't know it is. What's Pepe? Pepe what?
Pepe Bucks. You're talking about Moon, right? The one that did like Crow Dicks and all that stuff.
Is that his other
Yes.
thing? Is it?
Yeah,
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 I've
yeah.
he's
heard
the
it.
same owner of Pepe Bucks. Same guy that rugged baby Doji Lawn off of us as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
People still giving him time and day and space and all that. Like I just
do
don't get it,
people
man.
really think that these are different things? Like Pepe Bucks and Memes Bay and Kronos NFT and fucking Crow Dicks and like, do people think those are different things?
Can't forget the bootleg chimps, the Shirley Crows, the Crow,
Yeah,
Feet Run, whatever. I
keep
mean, dude, this
going.
guy's got like 40, 50 freaking projects.
It's mad.
Exactly.
And I think how much money he's making out of, like, even if people aren't minting them, but if every one he's getting a little bit here and there. It's just like it's he's winning in numbers, and it's crazy. Like the whole crypto space is built like the trolling and all that shit. It's all part of it, right? But it doesn't mean say you should just accept it all the time. You have to. It's up to a strong community to realize it, give it its place for fun and interest. When it's there, and then be able to say, okay, enough's enough, when and not go all in on it. It's crazy. Sometimes we're just so naive over here. It blows my mind.
And it really does drive me crazy because people start laughing at me when I get worked up about it, right? Like almost like this is kind of the point. This is what he's trying to do, right? Is just like
Yeah,
troll and get people worked up. But beyond that, you guys are the ones
you're still
funding this
stealing people's money.
FUD
Yeah,
project. Yeah, you're
yeah,
giving him your fucking money.
yeah, yeah. If that's your thing, if you think it's like if you find it fun to give someone your money because they are like trolling, cool, do it. Like if that's all right, but it's crazy to me.
Me too. And
I'd rather give my
I
money to a
don't.
homeless person.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not okay. Unfortunately, like he's crossed some pretty serious lines with me from the beginning. Like a year ago,
Oh yeah.
he tweeted some stuff about my wife and
Yeah.
put pictures of me on the internet, and it's like, bro, I'll
Yeah.
do some shit. So
He's
watch
one of
out.
the only people. He's one of the only accounts of all the accounts in all the year and all the people that there's been things with. I don't block people, and he is one of the only accounts that has been blocked by troopers for a long, long time, going back to like one of the earliest spaces. And I just thought, you know what, like. I don't like it's not even about Codex, like whatever, if that's your thing, it's a bit of fun. But right from the beginning of that, I was like, nah, this guy is just not what's needed here. Anyway,
Well,
Dude, I'll never forget when he came into a space of like 30 plus people right after he rugged Doji Lawn and was like, yeah, man, I just rugged Doji Lawn, went and bought a golf cart with all that money, zooming around, just like basically bragging about it. And I'm like, dude, that's just disgusting.
he bought a
it's
golf
crazy.
cart.
Yeah, he bought a golf cart. I bet you with as much money that was in liquidity, I think it was a couple $100 probably. Couldn't even afford the battery for it, so he's probably pushing it around Flintstone Edition.
I was gonna say this poor kid, man. He probably doesn't even have a fucking license. Had to buy a golf cart. Um, maybe there's a whole sad story. I mean, I would think that someone like that probably has a pretty sad story behind why they do what they do. But
His reasoning behind rugging was that nobody takes him serious and they all laugh at him and they say all of his projects are meme projects. And so, what's the point of even trying to hold it down?
wow,
Great excuse.
that's yeah, that's a enigma wrapped in a riddle. What a guy. That's a catch-22.
Hey, who knows? Somebody might be able to get a golf cart for cheap now.
Hey, way to look at the bright side.
These kids are
Right?
rich for a reason. These guys, things are looking up. How are these rich kids doing, by the way?
Doing good, man. Doing great. Actually, we just announced our official collab with Board Candy. Going to be moving into phase 2 here soon. About to do our first charity send off this week. Pretty excited, man. A lot of big things coming forward.
These are big things. These are the kinds of things that we want to hear about. And we would love to have you guys, do some shit with us or in here or anything, Just
Yeah, man. Let's definitely get talking.
one hand
Any way
wash
that
the
we
other.
can help. Trying to help as many Crow projects as possible, man. At the
That's
end of
the
the day,
vibe.
Crow family's got to stay together. We got to build together. We got to grow together, especially in times right now. It's the time to be accumulating, building, continuously building. By the time we come to that bull market, man, everything's going to be a whole different outlook. People are going to be amazed to see what comes out.
Now I'm bullish. Now I'm feeling it. This is what I'm talking about. Like, we lose sight of the fact that Kronos is situated perfectly for what we have coming. We've got the capabilities on the blockchain that we need to be able to build whatever we want in Web3, besides MP3s. Like, we're still waiting for the MP3s. But besides that, we've got the world at our fingertips here. We've got the backing of crypto.com, which has really stood out, fortunately, in the past 6 months as this market has eaten itself and the liquidity has vaporized. And crypto.com has emerged as one of the few exchanges wearing its pants or its swim trunks when the tide goes out. I feel good about what we're doing here and the possibilities for the future.
You also got to remember to, when in doubt, zoom out, man. Stop looking at that 1 month chart. Go a little bit farther back. Look at the bigger picture. Look where Crow's headed. If you know how to read a graph, it's right there in front of you, man.
And even if this market goes farther down, what are we going to see? Like a 4-cent Crow? I can stomach it. 4.
I'm gonna see a bigger bag of Crow. That's what I'm gonna see.
And this is the thing: is when it goes down, the possible upside becomes like exponentially higher, right? If you buy it at 3, then 9 is a 3x. Whereas if you bought it at 4, you'd have to get to 12 for a 3x. So like there are upsides to all this. You just got to know how to swing it. I went long on Crow at 6.9 cents, but I've gotten over the past 2.5 weeks, I've gotten my liquidation point down to 5 cents flat. And I'll probably have to bring it even lower than that. But I know that when Crow gets to 10 cents, all that shit is mine. And hopefully TrueUSD just like kills itself. I don't know. I've been waiting for Bach to come in here all morning and give me the goddamn update.
Okay, is that thing that you guys have been doing your shorting on?
Yeah, I mean, It's my fault, really, because I was asking everybody, like, how to do it. Teach me how to short something. Teach me how to go long on Crow. So they did. And now I am just, like, balls deep in my long position. I've got
talk more about that.
118,000 Crow in my long position. That's crazy.
Gotta love leverage trading.
I'm learning to love it, but it's scary.
Hey, I'm gonna cut you off real quick just to give a shout out to Gato down there. He minted 4 Chrono balls just now. I picked one up off the floor. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much.
That's dope. Gato, wait, I was talking to Gato earlier. Not up here, right? In the tweets. I think Gato was the one asking about Mooney. Look at everybody showing off their balls.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they're all showing off their balls.
Hey, what up? you know what? I need to buy a few more balls because I did when I invested to help out Cronus Balls and the crew. I did it during the raffle ticket thing. So I bought a bunch of raffle tickets to kind of support some of that. I'm guessing I didn't win anything, but that's okay because it wasn't about that. But I definitely need to go pick up a few more of the NFTs. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, is that the
Do that
same
right now.
raffle? I remember I got 5 of those raffle tickets. Is that the same raffle balls?
What, the
No,
one that
that
we're
was a
doing now?
different thing. That was
I
the
think this one's
Yeah,
been
that's
already, right? This
completely
the
one's
different.
bleachers
Troops, you won
raffle.
a
yeah.
ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, I sent you like 5 of them. I think it was.
Oh my God, I need to go and check out where these will be. I get so confused with the wallets. I'll need to go and check that out. And do you know what it is as well? I know because you guys are minting on a slightly different platform. I'm by my own admission, and it's wrong. It's something I'm trying to get better at. Is if it's not minting on Ibisus Pay or it's not there, I'm still just like an Ibisus Pay maxi, and I need to expand my horizons and get out of my comfort zone to go and make sure I can. Obviously I know how to use all these other platforms. But you guys are on, what is it again? NFT.me, is that right?
NFTlaunch.me.
.me,
Yep.
right, okay. Yeah, so remember the
And
name. NFTlaunch.me, go there. That's where you mint them. That's good.
yeah, and right, we did this with Thunder tokens too. Like they're not on Ibisus.
Yeah, same with you guys, yeah.
They're not on NFTlaunch.me anymore. You got to get them on Crocy specifically. And
All right.
that's just like with our Ethereum drop. Like we didn't make it easy on purpose because we get more value out of the community learning how to branch out and learning how to use different platforms and use different chains than we would just like getting some Cro.
And there's definitely something in that too, right? If people are actively going to have to go out of their comfort zone to get your thing, then they're going to be, then they want the thing, right? And that's what you want. You want people who want your thing in your community. So that's cool. That's a really good point.
Yes, sir. Joey, what's up?
So I know the Thunder NFT is got a short floor, but most of you guys know I am a spokesman for Chronoballs. I am also, whether Bach wants to admit it or not, I am the largest holder of Island Thunder NFTs with the project. I have a stack of them.
Tell them.
I bought them at the whitelist. I won them in giveaways. So if you mint a Chronoballs or have minted, actually no, what are we sitting at right now, Omar? What were we sitting at this morning? We were sitting at
257.
No, 357.
357.
So from mint 357 going forward for today, if you want to purchase a Island Thunder NFT, I will give you a discount from one of my own NFTs, 375 Cro. Sorry, I ain't gonna give it away. If I give it away, it ends up on the floor. It gets, resold for less than the floor price. I'm trying to give you guys an advantage by helping both communities. DM me, I'll make it happen.
You're too nice, Joey. Like 420 is good. That's mint price. You can charge them 420. The floor is
Okay,
450.
Alpha said 420,
You're
guys.
cutting them a
Hit me up
deal.
in the DMs, but you
That's a
have to mint
steal.
the Chrono Balls. And guys, at 5-6 cents for Cro, how much is that?
Nothing. It's
Less
like
than 24 bucks?
less than a sandwich.
I'm going to do it right now.
Do you know how much a fucking turkey sandwich costs on this island right now? If you go to how much you think?
22 bucks.
Oh man.
$17.99.
Very good.
Wait,
Joey.
you guys got tax.
Very good, Joey.
17. Oh my
$17. $16.99.
What the fuck kind of sandwich is that?
For a fucking turkey sandwich, my guy. Like a pre-made. I'm not even talking like they make it behind the. I'm talking you pull it out of the fucking cold fridge in a plastic thing. $17.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm never coming to visit you.
Unbelievable.
You got a Starbucks on the island?
We do, but it's not even a real Starbucks. It has the symbol, but not the words.
Well, right.
It's a Starbucks, right?
Yeah, it's like
a right click save Starbucks.
It's pretty bad.
Oh.
But
my
because
Starbucks now costs me £5.10 every morning, and I don't like. I try not to.
For like a drip coffee.
Well, no, I get like the full on like fancy,
Good, because
ridiculous
yeah, man, that's what
Namdi
Starbucks is
Pambi.
good for.
Yeah, yeah. But like, I used to go to independent coffee a lot. Like, I do like good coffee, but when I moved to this new place, they have this drive-through Starbucks just up the road, and it's the only place near me. So I hit there in the morning, get this like crazy quadruple shot caramel macchiato madness thing.
That's
Uh,
my shit. Every time I go off island, baby, we're
yeah.
staying at a hotel. I'm out the door first thing in the morning. I'm hitting the drive-through Starbucks for a caramel macchiato. That shit has like 900 calories in it, and I
Oh
fucking
yeah.
love it.
And I tell you what, if you get a venti, one of those with an extra shot, that means it's a quadruple shot and all those
Yes,
calories. It will set you up, man.
that's
It
my
will.
shit.
You'll be buzzing. But
Fucking
yeah,
A, man. I knew we
and
were
now
brothers
coffee.
from another mother. We prove it
Oh fuck
every day, time and
yeah.
again. Uh, and then time, look at time. Time just flies.
Oh,
So,
speaking of time, sorry, Alpha. I
oh,
just missed
God.
that top, and I'm going to have to jump onto it now because we're doing my usual Monday whitelist project spotlight space. If anyone wants to hear what's going on in the Troopers whitelist projects, feel free to jump in there.
I highly recommend everybody
Thank
does.
you, sir.
Yes, sir. I also highly recommend everybody here drink some water, brush your teeth. We really appreciate you all. Crofam for life. Chimps till I die. Peace.